Hello, Bethany Church. I hope this finds you well. This week, as I was doing a devotion, I was reading about some prayers from Søren Kierkegaard. He's a great Danish philosopher and theologian and poet that wrote great prayers. And so this prayer is called, "You Have Loved Us First." Listen to what he has to say. Father in heaven, you have loved us first. Help us not to forget that you are love, so that this sure conviction might triumph in our hearts over the seduction of the world, over the inquietude of the soul, over the anxiety over the future, but over the fright over the past, over the distress of the moment. But grant also that this conviction might discipline our soul, so that our heart might refrain faithful and sincere in love, which we bear to those whom you have commanded us to love as we love ourselves. You have loved us first, O God. Alas, we speak of terms as it was in history, as if you only loved us one single time, rather than that without ceasing. You have loved us first many times and every day, our whole life, and turn our soul towards you. You are first, and you're there first. You have loved us first. If I rise at dawn and at the same second turn my soul towards you in prayer, you were there ahead of me. You have loved me first. When I withdrew from the distractions of the day and turned my soul toward you, you were there and you loved me first. You're the first, and thus you are forever. And yet, we always speak ungratefully, as if you have loved us first only once. But we know you have loved us first. I'm reminded by a passage in 1 John chapter 4. I'm going to read from the Message here. We, though, are going to love. And we love to be loved. But first, we are loved because you loved us first. I think of that and I reflect on that as Søren Kierkegaard wrote about God didn't love us first just once. God loves us first all the time, every day. It doesn't matter if we're just waking up and crying out to Him. He's there before us. He's loving us first. And I'm so encouraged that we worship a God who loves us first. And as we continue through our season here at Bethany of rebuilding and refreshing ourselves, we know that God loved us first. And so He is there for us first. And that encourages me then to love one another, just as God loves us. So I encourage to remind you guys that God loves you first. Go in peace.